let me be honest with you, okay? If you think people build wealth because they earn a lot of money, you have already missed the game, okay? This is the West Coast series, and here we teach you how to grow wealth and, change your life. Now, earning is not enough because a lot of people earn a lot of money and they still stay broke. I've seen people who started with nothing quietly build real wealth over time, okay? This video is not motivation. No, I'm not here to just motivate you. This video is to tell you about structure, okay? This is how people actually build wealth from nothing. And I will give you step-by-step methods to actually get to that, okay? Because most people are born poor, not because they are lazy, okay? But most people are poor because when money comes in, money goes out, okay? And nothing stays. They don't have system, they don't have structure, they don't have strategy. And until that changes, nothing changes, okay? So now, point number one, you have to avoid financial leakages. If you want to build wealth, save this video and watch it again, because this is the first thing you do in building wealth, okay? Wealthy people stop leakages because, let me tell you the truth, wealth does not usually disappear in just one big mistake. Maybe you kept money in the back and the money vanished. Well, no, it's habits, food here, subscription there, impulse buying, okay? Let me just enjoy this small. Before you know it, everything is gone. You cannot out invest spending habits. So that's why you have to block the leakage first. You get me? And if you don't do that, you will always feel stuck because you just see your money going and you don't know where they went to go for this small habits, okay? So that's one key thing. Now, the second thing, which I've always talked about, your emergency funds. Before investment, before you decide to buy stock, before you invest in that business, you need stability first, okay? Because life, things happens, car issue can come, family emergency, unexpected bills. And if you don't have cash, you go into debt because you will panic. And if you have already invested without having emergency fund, you might now, sell that investment at a loss. So this is actually your first investment because it gives you peace of mind. Even if it's small, start, okay? But be consistent with it. Build the emergency fund that can last you at least 3 to 6 months of your living costs. And you see how things start turning up for you. Now, point number 3, use systems, not motivation, okay? Because this is where many people fail. They rely on, I will save it later, I will do it later. But the later never comes. People who build wealth don't depend on mood. You can't use mood to build wealth. They use system, okay? The moment money enters, a portion leaves into savings, investment, living cost automatically, okay? No thinking, no emotion, okay? And because discipline is actually what makes things work, and that's through systems, okay? The moment your savings for emergency fund becomes automatic, your excuses lost power because then you have already automated it, okay? Now, number 4 is avoid expensive debt. This is one of the most important because you cannot build wealth while debt is quietly destroying you. It doesn't work, okay? Especially high interest debts, okay? Because as you are trying to grow money and you are paying debt of 30, 40, 50%, come on, how will you succeed? Because it continues shrinking you and you won't have any headroom to maneuver, okay? So be you excited about investment, clear any high interest debt first, okay? Because it will be like pouring water in a basket. You won't have any left because all will just sip away, okay? So clear that pressure first as a matter of urgency, then you can build. Now let's go to number 5, okay? Which is another very important one. Increasing your income. Let's be honest, savings alone is not enough. At some point, you just have to earn more because there is a limit to how much you can cut down on things. You must live, you must eat, you must put on clothes, okay? But there is no limit to how much you can earn, okay? So some people are trying to save their way to wealth, which is, I respect that, but they are ignoring the opportunity of growing your income. Improve on your skill, okay? Improve on your value. Position yourself better, okay? Because the truth is, frugality will protect you, but income growth transform you. Now, let's go to number 6, which is the investing consistently. This is where things start to change. Because savings is good, but investing is what builds real wealth. And here's the mistake most people make, I must say it, okay? They wait for things to be better, okay? Then, I want to have more money, okay? But that day will never come. Minor habits lead to, better culture of doing things, okay? Because you can't start investing by just one huge chunk of money. It's more about consistency, okay? And you don't need to impress anybody. It's you that will make that decision, okay? The main thing, you just need to start. Even if it's small, just be consistent and disciplined. And that's where what will start happening. Compounding will start taking effect. Okay, now, this is another challenge, number 7. Avoiding lifestyle inflation. What is lifestyle inflation? This is where many people lose everything because their income goes up and suddenly they want to live a bigger lifestyle. Okay, their expenses go up. They want to change their car, their house, and the pressure keep building. And at the end of the day, nothing remains. The increment that is supposed to give them more headroom, they squander it on trying to live elaborately, okay? It is not when your income changes that your living habits changes. No. It's when your cash flow have already stabilized. Okay, because many people want to feel richer, okay? But they are not actually wealthier by spending. You get more wealth by retaining, okay? Let me give you an example now. 2 people start working, they earn the same income, they are from the same background, but one spends more, saves randomly, okay, borrows when stressed, and upgrade lifestyle quickly when salary increases. Now the other person controls the spending, builds emergency fund, avoids bad debt, increases income, invest consistently. Now tell me, 5 years from now, who will look as if he's lucky and who will look as if he's not a lucky person? Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, I don't need to tell you, you already know. So let me leave you with this. Wealth does not begin when you have money. No, wealth begins when you start managing money differently, not emotionally, but strategically. Okay, I wish you all the best. Save this video so that you can come over it again and again and rehearse and follow this plan. And you will be happy you did. See you on the next video, and bye-bye.